Good evening guys, it's me again, it's Tot. I'm absolutely bloody freezing here in the United Kingdom. It's winter and it's probably about 2 degrees outside. You're probably wondering why there's a guy dogging that guy. It's because I'm doing a sort of updated review and comparison between new Alpinestars kit that I've recently purchased, such as the GP Pro gloves and the MX1 leathers, which I've reviewed, and why I recommend that you buy good quality used Alpinestars kit off eBay. So without further ado, let's start. Alpinestars GP Pro gloves. I've been bigging them up in my first review because I've been wearing them for about 2-3 weeks. These I've now worn for 8 months and they're starting to show exaggerated signs of wear. Look at the palms. That's the sort of primary layer of leather is already wearing through, not the primary layer but the sort of the interface that you have with your controls. It's already wearing through. The transfers are wearing off. Discard the fact that they look dirty. I've only worn them in pretty much dry weather, but I've been wearing them through summer. Summer was really hot and sweaty, and by sweating a lot, it somehow managed to make like that seemingly weak. I don't know. It's not meant to transfer through. My main concern is that kangaroo leather is thinner than cowhide, meant to be tougher and more resilient and more abrasion resistant. I don't know. Don't want to test it out on the road. Might need to test it out on the track, because I've got my first track day coming up. But it's sort of questions in your head about sort of durability and safety when it comes to do its intended job. By comparison, these are 3 years old, had them for about 30,000 miles, worn in all conditions. The only time that these weren't worn was between November and February, where it's too bloody cold, in which case I'll wear these. GP Plus, Tech Race. Both of them have been worn for about the same amount of period. They still look in pristine, immaculate condition. No signs of wearing through on the first layer. So if you are paying £150 for these gloves, I'd be absolutely disappointed. I always go bargain hunting. I got these for £120 because they had a sale on. Got these for £80 because the store was closing down. But long and short story is, racing gloves, yeah, fair enough, you're meant to be wearing them for racing, but that doesn't mean that you can't wear them every day. And I like these because they are comfortable, supple, have the perfect feedback that I want, lets me get in tune with my bike through the controls. But if the durability is shite, then you're going to have to fork out another £150, like sometime in, for me it would be May, because come February I'll be wearing summer gloves again. Not happy. They are good gloves, but the finish, questionable. Which is why I'm going to talk about my leathers next. This has fallen back into favour with me because it suits my Nicky Hayden helmet behind there. It also suits my Fireblade because it's like red and blue. Made in Romania, bought this second hand, £300 off eBay. Fit, finish, everything is absolutely bloody marvellous. I've even crashed in them. No signs of scuffing or damage from the crash. Yeah, you get a bit of a sort of scuffing and rubbing from the, oh, sorry about that, from there. It looks very sort of erotic, but that's because I wear a backpack, strap goes across, and you get a bit of scuffing from where your boot rubs. But what do you expect? These I've had for 3 years again, and they've lasted me, which is not what could be said about these. Bought these for £450, brand new, but within 2 weeks that started sort of coming loose. I've had to super glue that because the thread came out. talking about threads, it's a bit of an issue with Alpinestars. So there's stuff being made in China now. You know, you've got a loose exposed thread. It's not really in a critical area of the suit. So you can't see it, but it's on an accordion panel. So they're meant to sort of undulate and corrugate. So when you stretch, it's meant to stretch. And you can see that the ridge is gone. So that's gone. Like when you're in that sort of position, which mostly I am, the leather sort of folds back on itself. Got a back protector underneath there. It gets a bit it gets a bit uncomfortable. Not that I've sort of noticed it, but it's just a bit of a rant really. If you're paying $850 retail price, I'd be absolutely gutted if that started coming loose and the accordion panels are getting loose. Yeah, fair enough, you might look sort of buff with all these sort of what are they supposed to be? Impact foam or whatnot. I'm going to take it to my labs at work, drop a ball, a couple of newtons on it, just see if it does absorb any impact. But this looks, apart from the colour, the cut of the suit, it suits my body more, excuse the pun, because it's got a sort of delta sort of shape. Stretch panels work better on this, which is why my conclusion is if you're in the market for the Alpinestars bling and you want like race derived technology, you can't go far wrong with this. 300 quid off eBay, plenty of them knocking about, different colours, different sizes, usually go around for that sort of price, and they're well made, made in Romania, made in China. Yeah, fair enough, I mean you might have a rant against Eastern Europeans, but made in Romania stuff is bloody good. Taking comparison of the collars, for example, in terms of comfort, thick, well sort of padded, thin, elasticated chains. So I'm going to be wearing that more, but I've been wearing this the most because, firstly, this is where Alpinestars quality did shine through. Made in Italy, bought this in 2005. Absolutely the best jacket I've ever had. Quality shines through. Comes from the same era as that. Should have been 500 quid, got them on eBay for 90 quid. So, been wearing this in winter, have all my thermals underneath, and then if it's stupidly cold, I wear a hoodie on top. But this is my sort of longer serving Alpinestars kit in my itinerary. Still, I would say, immaculate. Bit of scuffing from where it's sweating and where it's rubbing against backpacks, but there you go. So, one short conclusion: if you want to buy decent quality Alpinestars stuff, then buy second hand. Look for bargains on eBay. Keywords: Alpinestars SX1 suit, Alpinestars SMX jacket. Everything else you left to chance. So boots and gloves, yeah, they're meant to be worn. They'll probably show the most exaggerated signs of wear because it's where you got most sort of contact with your controls and your bike. But everything else, it's all about comfort. I actually find their older stuff more comfortable and better made. So you can listen to the reviews on the internet. Good way to start, but my personal opinion, buy second hand. Buy whatever used to be that current range's predecessor. So there you go. Top tip, buy second hand. Tip to the top, over and out.